Hi, I am a homeschool mom of four, soon to be five, and let's talk income. So, I live in an amazing area of Florida. It is very high cost. It's expensive to live here. We have the beach, it's a tourist destination. It's beautiful. It's expensive to live here. So, my husband, he works so extremely hard for our family. He does wonderful. He provides so well. But I do some things on the side that help supplement his income and make it just a little bit easier on us living where we do. And so here's my streams of income and kind of how I'm able to work them out. So the first one, my son goes to a pre-K kindergarten. It's private. It's wonderful. I love it. All my older kids have been there. And he's classed as a pre-K student, but he's doing kindergarten level work. And he is wonderful, thriving, love it. He will be home with me next year. But we need for him to be there this year. It gives him a great start. Wouldn't do anything different. It is expensive. And so I, in exchange for sending him there, watch one of my friend's children. She's actually close in age to my youngest child. It benefits me, keeps her busy. My current youngest is 1.5, and she is wild. So this other child keeps her a little distracted, gives her a buddy, gives her something to do. Love it. Works very well for us. So that is one way that allows my son to do his kindergarten, his pre-K year, and get that baseline set. Love it. The second stream of income is I work for a company called Flashlight 360. Love them. I am a certified teacher in multiple states, including Florida, and I listen and read students who speak English as a second language, their speaking and writing. And I give them feedback, I evaluate them, and I love it. It's amazing. I can do it on my own time, feel like I'm making a difference. It's students pre-K through high school, which is really fun. And I love it. It's amazing. I have really enjoyed working for them. My third one just recently started. I got hired on at our church as the assistant to the children's pastor. I've been volunteering at our church for a very long time, and I love it. And I will be working very part-time with our children's pastor just to help alleviate and do some of the teaching and some of the help with some of the lesson planning. I love it. It's amazing. That is one of the things that I definitely feel called to do. So I am so very excited. Should have gotten started this week, but we got snow in Florida, so a little delayed in that, but that's okay. And then I mentioned I was a certified teacher in multiple states, including Florida. So I evaluate students' portfolios for payment in Florida, meaning students who are homeschooled. They have two options for end of the year evaluations. They can either have a portfolio that shows their progress, basically confirming that their parents have taught them what they need to teach them and that they're learning what they need to learn. Or they can test. And so I evaluate students' portfolios. That's one way. And then my students currently receive PEP funding from the state. That is kind of like a scholarship from the state of Florida. It allows us to get reimbursement for some activities and also allows us to order curriculum from them. It's wonderful. It has allowed my kids to do things like PE and music and art, and I love it. It's a fantastic program. For the end of the year for PEP, we are required to test our students. Does not the same as like state testing. We can pick from a list of tests, and so I actually, for my kids, but also for some of my friends' kids, I'm proctoring proctoring tests for PEP to allow them to have those results to send back. So, and keep them on that program, which has worked really well for our family for this last year. So again, there are lots of ways for people to make money. My whole goal was to do things that were not MLM related and allowed me to still focus on homeschool at the root of it and stay home with my children. And it has been amazing. So please let me know if you have any questions.